Now we're going to do the sounds for level 1, lesson 2. Again, vowel sounds are difficult sounds because a lot of them sound alike. And we're doing the easier ones first and then the little bit harder ones as we go along. So for lesson 2, we're going to teach the vowel sound ah, which is the sound for the letter O, the short sound. The key word for this is octopus. So ah, octopus. The letter C is k. Now we talked before about quiet sounds and vibrating sounds. The quiet sounds, or the unvoiced sounds, are just air. You can't feel a vibration in your voice box. The vibrating sounds or the voiced sounds, you can feel this. So you can always have your student place their hand or their fingers or their hand gently on their neck, and they can actually feel the vibration. So the letter C, k, is just sound in your back of your throat pulling some air out. There's no k on that. Remember, if you add a to the end of any of the letters, the student will hear that and they'll spell that. Again, the sound k at the end wouldn't be k, just k with some air. The letter D is d. B's and D's are a little bit more difficult to pronounce because there is a sound at the end of them, but you don't want to draw that sound out. You want it to be very short. D. It's not duh, it's just d. So if you take a word like cod, you don't hear cod, you just hear cod. So I pronounce the letter the same way you would in that word, d, very short. The last letter in level 1, lesson 2 is g for G. Again, you want a very short, not an but just a very short sound that comes out of your mouth. So g, as in the word tag, it's a very short sound that comes out at the end of it. So even though we have a very short sound at the end of the d and the g, they are voice sounds because you can feel a little bit of a vibration here. The only way it would be a quiet sound is that there's no sound coming out, it's just air. So we don't say b or g. There's a little sound at the end, so b, g. Also d. They all have a little bit of a sound at the end. They are vibrating sounds. Those are the letters and the sounds for level 1, lesson 2.